Well, hello and good evening from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm Mr. Gary, and time on the clock now, starting a couple of minutes late as, well, it's not usual actually, but I never start until I'm in a position to start. I make sure I've got everything working, and I make sure that I've done an audio test. The dreaded audio test. It's one of those things where you need to, I keep saying this, you need to make sure that the audio's coming back and it's coming back good. If not, then I'm going to have to edit the stream later on, and that's something I really don't want to do. So you don't want to be transmitting 3, 4, 5 minutes of silence, and if you do, you don't want to be wasting people's time. So make sure that your audio is good, I always say, and make sure that people can hear you and hear you clearly, because it's not good. We need to make sure that everything is working and working well. So I'm just going to go into my channel right now, and I'm going to try and find where the stream is. So let me just have a quick flick over there, and I can click there. I've got a little function here. It's there we go. Yes, I'm getting a good audio there, so that's okay. And I think we've got about a 6 or 7 second delay this evening at the moment, so a little bit of delay, a little bit of lag, so it just means that I have to be a bit mindful for my chat when people do decide to join, or if anybody decides to join. Make sure that obviously everybody can see the chat well, and that I don't outrun everybody. Okay, it's easy for me to outrun everybody. I need to make sure that you're able to see and able to join and able to answer any questions. Tonight we're going to focus on this ough letter or pronunciation combination. Alright, when I say ough, a lot of my learners find this the most difficult, or one of the most difficult to pronounce. Why is that, I hear you ask? Well, there are 10 different ways apparently to pronounce it. We're going to look at the most common ones. Okay, we'll look at the most common ones. A couple of them, there are a couple of rare ones that you'll never hear them, you'll never use them. That's the other thing. You might rarely see them in a book or in a newspaper or something along those lines, and you might also come across them in day-to-day English on such a rare basis. It's going to be difficult for me to say, oh yes, you need that, alright, or because it's just not productive of your time, right? You need to make sure that what you're learning is well worth your time learning it. What you're using in English is of benefit, and I'm just making sure that everything else is going great as well while I'm chit-chatting away. So good, that's it then. Yes, I'll have a little discussion with myself. We're in a position now where we might have children returning to the classroom in a month or two. It could be even sooner, depending on how quickly the vaccinations are handed out. So yes, that's going to be a relief, I think a big sigh of relief for everybody. I know that my students, I don't know if you teach yourselves or your parents yourselves, however, the students who I have, they have been eager, more than eager, to get back to the classroom, more than eager to see their friends again, more than eager to return to school. Super excited. Apparently the news is coming out now. It's starting to filter out in our school community that yes, we might be going back to school, and yay, we might go see our friends, and la-di-da-di-da. Everybody's excited, everybody's bored, honestly. 2 years of making videos, 2 years of streaming to classes over Zoom has been quite a tiresome exercise, I think, for a lot of people. I don't know how many other teachers feel about that, if there are any other teachers watching this live stream. Parents as well. Are you exhausted? Are you fed up of online learning? Are you fed up of online lessons? Some say it's still not safe to go back to school. Tell us what you think in the comments, even after the stream has finished. Alright, even after the stream has finished. Tell me what you think in the comments, alright, and then I'll happily reply. So there's a little question for you. What do you think about returning children to school at this time? In the UK, they've been back at school since about March, I believe, and the Prime Minister has basically said there in the UK, oh, there's not a chance we're going to close the country down. There's not a chance we're going to close the schools or anything like that. That's it. We're going to live with the virus, and that's the end of it. More or less saying, you know, I think a lot of people are a little bit concerned by that, especially the Department for Health, Department for Education. These are the important government departments. As normal, you can visit my channel page or mrgary.com for more information about me. Full back catalogue of videos, quizzes, worksheets, all of those things are being produced and added to the website on an ongoing basis. Alright, as I get chance, I will put things on there for you to read, to join. It's free to join, by the way. Alright, free subscription list, free subscription should I say. So if you wanted to join my website and you want to add yourself, you want to see the new things that I'm working on, see the things that I'm developing, want to have a little nosy about what I'm doing in my daily life, I'll show you how to get to it. Alright, I'll show you what to do in this stream. It's a question that has come up once or twice, and I know some of you do go to view my website. I know, because I have analytics there that it tells me. Doesn't tell me who visits, alright, doesn't tell me anything like that. It just tells me that yes, I'm having visitors, and these are the things that they're looking at. Alright, so that, you know, the more I learn about you, the better content I can make for you, which is partly why I have a website. I'm going to start producing documents on there, worksheets, activities, games, all of those things. So yeah, let's go right ahead and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so just open any old browser there. You can just type in this, mrgary.com, and boom. Okay, I have a little cookie policy. It's just down in the right hand side. There are some ads there. If they get a little bit annoying, then you can just close them and tell Google that you don't want to see them, etc. Cookies policy is there as well, so I just need to say that. A cookie policy is just like a little bit of data that the internet sends to your computer, and what that does is it helps with identifying who it is that is viewing the website, gives you possible recommendations, and also serves up ads. Well, you know, creators do get some criticism. Oh, you know, you're running ads, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, websites aren't free to run, unfortunately. So yes, we you know, such as I use Google Ads, and if you click on one, sign up for it, it just helps me to run the website, tell you, you know, and make things for you. Okay, So you just simply scroll down. There's a little vlog section here. I keep adding bits and pieces to that. You might see here that there's some if you're non-Indonesian, then you won't know what this is. This is the Bahasa Indonesian language, and it's lanjutkan membaca. Lanjutkan membaca. And if I made a mess of that, if any Indonesians watch and I made a mess of it, tell me in the comments. I'm not very good at Indonesian language. A little bit more about me. If you want to join my mailing list, you just simply put your email address in there, click sign up. It's free, alright? That's why we can do the free stuff. I don't want to charge anybody any money for it. It should be free or as cheap as possible. If you just put up with those ads, you'll be okay. Right, okay. So just a second while I close that down. Yeah, privacy policy, etc. is all at the bottom as well. Home, subscribe, blogs and vlogs, right? So when I write about something, I will put that there. And yeah, there we go. So that's really all there is to it at the moment. You want to join, it'd be very nice if you just put your email address in. If you put fake email addresses in, then you're not going to get any notifications from me, and those email addresses will be stripped out by the provider. They'll get removed. If you want to contact me as well, you can have that one. Then there's this area here. So eventually what I might start doing is publishing some videos privately on YouTube and exclusively via my website. If you want me to do that, then I can do that for you as well. Perhaps you want me to do something personally, or you want a little meeting or something like that. A lot of business activities or educational activities can be done privately as well via this website. Alright, so I'll just show you a little bit. It's not displaying very well, but it is optimized for mobile on here as well. And in future visits, if you want to visit, then you could click this little person up here. You have this is Indonesian language, by the way. Masuk means enter. Buat akun, and then akun saya. Right. So those are some things there that are on my website. Other social media things here. My LinkedIn, Pinterest. I'm going to put more stuff on there as well. Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Now some of these, I like to communicate with my audience, so the best one to join is Twitter. From my point of view, it's Twitter. If I want to put something out that I think you might want to know about, that you might be interested in, join that Twitter there. Okay, so you'd simply go into Twitter. Stand by while I do that. Go straight, click on that. It'll take you into Twitter, and it takes you over there. So just a second. Alright, yes, maybe I need to just update the link there as well. So yes, there we go. So go into Twitter, and then I can share with you some things, some videos, some announcements, etc. like that. Part of my program of building community. Alright, so that's good if you do that. Go into Twitter there. I think you'll like Twitter. I like Twitter. A lot of people like Twitter. Yes, I have a Facebook page as well. I get asked that one. The Facebook page is more or less the same. 53 in there at the moment. I generally put things in there occasionally. I might do some Facebook videos, but I'm not 100% sure about those yet. They seem to be all about promotion, so if you can publish stuff into Facebook, it doesn't have the level of audience that YouTube has. I don't think YouTube is very, very good for that kind of thing, and search. It's excellent, is YouTube. But with Facebook, if you want to put your content in front of people, well, you have to pay Facebook for it, and let's just say it's quite a complicated system to use, and the recommendation stuff from Facebook, from my point of view, is improving. Same with Instagram. I haven't used Instagram for a few years. I can show you a little bit of Instagram. There's some personal things on there, just some personal pictures, my family and I. I share some personal other things as well, some stuff with my students. Like I say, I haven't published up anything really for a couple of years, but I might have to upgrade and update that Instagram site. Alright, so look out for that. If I do change it or do adapt it in any way, I will of course keep you posted. Go to Twitter. That's my top tip for the day. Right, okay. So I'm going to have a little look now, just see. We don't have anybody in, so it's alright. I'm just going to continue. I'll just continue. I know some people are very, very busy. I know you've all got things to do, and a lot of you tend to catch up on the stream afterwards, which is fine. So tonight we're going to look at this ough, right? O-U-G-H. O-U-G-H words, right? You might have seen some of these around, and I'll start by just reading you something, okay? I'll show you something. I might show you this later on. I thought it would be rough to plough through the slough, though it was falling into the loch. That left me thoroughly coughing and hiccuping. Okay, and there in that example, hiccuping is spelt H-I-C-C-O-U-G-H-I-N-G. Now that's been replaced by a more modern spelling, H-I-C-C-U-P-I-N-G, hiccuping, which is much more representative of the word as you would pronounce it. Okay, it does depend a lot on chat, does this stream, so hopefully some people join, and if they don't join, then I'm just going to fire on through and show you what I'm talking about. This let's just analyze that little pronunciation of ough. Okay, O-U-G-H. So number one, we have awe, thought, okay. Rough, word number two, rough, R-O-U-G-H. Word number one, by the way, T-H-O-U-G-H-T, thought. Now a plough is word number three, and a plough is what is used by the farmers usually to turn the soil. Okay, so if they, during the seasons, as the seasons change and perhaps they plant new seeds, they need to turn the soil to make sure that the seeds are getting the right amount of nutrients. So plough, notice this one's going from rough, which is to ough. So P-L-O-U-G-H, plough, plough. Okay, word number four, through, through. So to go through something. Example, the car went through the tunnel. So it kind of shows a bit of movement, does this word, alright? To go through security, that's a typical one, isn't it? To go through the process. T-H-R-O-U-G-H, through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Slough is our next word, and this is word number five, and it's S-L-O-U-G-H, slough. What is a slough, I hear you ask? Well, in the UK, there is actually a place with this name, Slough. All right, Slough, and it's down somewhere in the south of England. It was popularised by Ali G or Sacha Baron Cohen when he played Ali G, and there was the Slough Massive or Slough Posse or something like that. And Slough is dead tissue separating from living tissue, especially, and it says a mass of dead tissue separating from an ulcer. Slough, and this one's an intransitive verb. All right, we can talk a little bit about transitive and intransitive verbs in another stream, perhaps. Verbs that do carry objects, verbs that don't carry objects. Those are the ones that are going to be problematic for students. Okay, problematic. So I want to see that I deliver the best possible live stream for you on a regular basis. We're going to have a look at those in a future stream. All right, so there we go. Now, I am aware sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications. All right, I know it doesn't send them out occasionally, especially for live sessions. So I think perhaps what I will do now in future is say that yes, I'll start doing them at 9 p.m. and give you a lot more notice. So hopefully it gives YouTube systems enough time to send you the notifications, and that it sends you them at an appropriate time. All right, no need to send them 3 hours before I start, maybe 10 minutes, something like that, or send different reminders. Okay, and perhaps I'll also put some more announcements on Twitter. So go right ahead, join my Twitter page there, and I'll have a look at I'll have a look at some other activities on this one. Okay, so off. Let's have a look at this little document that we've prepared then. So okay, so ough can be pronounced in several different ways. All right, tonight we're going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll look at the most common 7. All right, we're not going to bother with the rarer ones. Like I say, you won't probably come up against them in your earlier years of studying English, but as you advance through the stages, then you'll have to have a look at them in more detail. And if you want me to look at that as well, then we can do those in future. And I'll start by looking at this section here. Okay, so get ready. If you have a pencil and paper handy at this point, good. If you don't, might need to pause your video on demand and go back and get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. Maybe you're IT literate now. Maybe you can make these things on your computer as we go through. You're going to need a sheet of paper, so, and pencil, or if you want, as I said, use your computer or electronic device, whatever it is. And I've prepared this one for you. So, oh, words like oh can be done there. Okay, oh. Ooh, words like to, right? To. Off, words like offer. Uff, words like or sounds like suffer, right? Aw, words like saw. For above, right? And we've already got offer in there, so we'll just delete that. So let's change it to 6. Okay, let's change it to 6. Now I'm going to give you some words, and then you can decide which sound is in that particular word. Are you ready? Okay, so If we first start with the little reading that I gave you. Oh, thought. Thought. Okay, so that would be the aw sound. Alright? That would be the aw sound in that situation. So, let's go into that one. Now you've created your little chart, your little table, then it's going to be a little bit easier for you, okay, to remember that aw or is thought. So here we go. So let's put that in there. Thought. Okay. Oops, daisy. We'll do that one. Thought. Right? Thought. Now let's have a look at the next word here then, guys. And I'm going to try and arrange these for you now. So let's have a look. Thought. Then we have rough. So that one would be there, wouldn't it? Okay. As in right? So R-O-U-G-H. Rough. Rough. So we have rough, thought. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Now the next one is ow. Ow. Because this one's plow. Alright. So let's have a look. We've got, that's aw. Ow. We don't have one for that. Okay. So we don't have one for that. So ow. That's aw. Now we need ow. Okay, so let's put that. I'll just put like out. Alright, so here we go. We go. Plow. Ow. Alright, so now we've got that one. Through. This one's ooh, isn't it? So, through. So, I think, which one do you think this one is, guys? Any ideas? I'm just checking chat to make sure there's nobody here. No, there isn't anybody here. So, ooh. And we said that if I go back to that, it's through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H, right? So, I'm going to go there. Put that one in there. Through. Right? Through. Now, the next one we're going to look at is ow. Slough. Okay? Ow. So that one's going to be this one, isn't it? Okay. So we've got plough, slough. Okay. Oh, this one's oh. Though. Though. Okay. Oh. So that's ow. That's out. Oh is going to be this one, isn't it? Go. Alright? So, though. T-H-O-U-G-H there, guys. T-H-O-U-G-H. Though. Right, good job. I hope you're getting that well. I can't see the chat just at the moment, so I'm going to try and join on my handphone, make sure you're there. Or if anybody comes in, I'm not deliberately ignoring you. I am trying my best to switch between the screens and see that you're there. So just give me 1 second while I do that. Okay, your channel. There we go. Yes, nobody in, so that's all right. Though it was falling, right? Into the lough. Is it into the lough? It looks like lough, but it's not. If you're from Scotland, you'll know what this is. Loch. Okay, into the loch. Well, a loch is, and this is a rare one. You're not going to see many words with this type of pronunciation. You're more likely to see the other ones that I've put in the chart. Okay, loch. A loch is a body of water. It's like a lake. All right, that's what a loch is. So that's how you would pronounce that if you're from Scotland. US English, Americans would give you a completely different pronunciation for that. So we'll kind of skip that one. All right. The next one left me thoroughly. Thoroughly. Okay. So let's have a look which ones are going to be the best one for that. Well, that's a. That one's ough. That one's o. So we might need another Let's add another row on there. So I'll just try and make those a little bit smaller so it's a bit easier for you there. Right, okay. Like under. Okay, so thoroughly. THOROUGHLY. Alright. Thoroughly. Okay. Something that we would do in detail. Thoroughly. Okay. Read the. Oops-a-daisy. Read the question paper thoroughly. I usually say that to my students. Read the question paper thoroughly in great detail, of course. Alright, I want to make sure that we don't make any silly reading mistakes. Make any problems with that one. Oh is our next one, and it's coughing. 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 Oh. So that's ow. That's suffer. We don't have a ow. Oh, ow. Yes. Ow. So let's have a look at the word coughing. Oh, that's ow. So we need an sound. Not though, as in O. Would be this one, guys, okay? Offer, okay? So now we've got this one. Stand by while I just make coughing. So it would be COUGHING. Coughing. Now, if you know any other words, enough as well is the one that a lot of people have difficulty with. So okay, thoroughly, is that right? Thoroughly, yeah. Thoroughly thought, right? Enough, so we have ow, under. Okay, I think that would probably best fit there. Enough. Okay, well done. If you got those correct, good job, everybody. Yeah, I know it can be quite difficult. This particular pronunciation is the one that causes most of my students a bit of a headache, to say the least. So try your best. Keep practicing. Keep looking for those bits of information. Now I'm going to put some other ones in, and I'm going to pronounce them for you as we go. And some of these we might have already had, but if we haven't, then it's okay. So here are some other OUGH words, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 3 is 27. 27 OUGH words for this live stream. Okay, what I will do is I will say the word. I will then spell the word for you. And it's up to you then to decide where you think it goes, alright? If you think you know the answer, you can always put the answers in the comments, guys. Remember, put them in the comments. So I'll say the word, spell the word, say the word again. Like that. Number 1, afterthought. Afterthought. It's one word. AFTERTHOUGHT. Okay? Afterthought. Afterthought. Let me have a look at this other one. I'm just going to try and make that a little bit better for us. So we can put that there. Right, there we go. Word number 2. Although. Although. And it's ALTHOUGH. 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 Alright. Here comes the next one. And the word is, I think that one is bough.
Bough.
It is bough. And this one, it means the main branch of a tree. Apple boughs laden with blossom. Alright, is the dictionary example there. And it's BOUGH. BOUGH. Bow. Good job if you got that one. Okay. Our next word on this one. Let's have a look while I've got them. Yes. Bought. So this is quite an easy one. The verb 3 of buy, isn't it? And past tense of buy. I have bought a car is the present perfect. I bought a car is the past simple. BOUGHT. Bought. Next word is borough. Well, many big cities have boroughs, and in London we call them boroughs. So those are areas of the city, right? So I could say Westminster is a London borough. And borough is spelled BOROUGH. Borough. Right, when we discover something in science, for example, we might have a breakthrough. 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 Okay, good job. So that means a discovery, a breakthrough in science. Usually is where you would hear that, or medicine. Okay. When I take something somewhere, they could example. I took the cake to my friend's birthday party, and my friend said, "Oh, you've brought a cake. You've brought a cake." BROUGHT. 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 Okay, and when we have a illness, perhaps we might cough. 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 So we can add ing to the end of that. Oh no, Mr. Gary is coughing. I hope he's okay. Coughing. A baker might need to make some dough. Some dough. This is also an English slang word for money. Do you have any dough? Meaning, do you have any money? DOUGH. Dough. Obviously, when we take that dough, we can shape it and make a donut. Donut. Dough. N-U-T. One word. When we have a little gap at the bottom of the door and it's very cold outside, we have a draft. A draft. Okay. Sorry, beg your pardon, I've misread that. When the weather has been very dry for a long time, we could say drought. Drought. Enough. We've already had that one. Forethought. Thinking about something before actually thinking more about it. A forethought. Fought. They fought in a war. Okay. They fought in a game. Okay. Naught is another word for zero. Okay. It could be another. You might hear this. It's 0 degrees, as in temperature. It's noughts and crosses. Obviously, you know that game. So that's a very fun game. Overwrought. Overwrought. You can look that one up yourself. I'll spell it for you. Overwrought. Overwrought. Okay. Plow. We've had that. Rough. We've had that one. Roughen. To roughen something up. To roughen up the feathers of an animal, for example, or the fur of your dog. Perhaps. Sought means to look for something. She sought help from a teacher. She sought help from the police officer. Okay. S-O-U-G-H-T. Sought. S-O-U-G-H-T. Thoughtful. Thoughtful. I like thoughtful people. T-H-O-U-G-H-T-F-U-L. Through. Thorough. Thoughtless. Thoughtless. Somebody who did something and it wasn't a clever thing to do. Alright? It was a thoughtless thing that you did. Are you thoughtless? How could you forget your mother's birthday? Slough and wrought are some other examples there, chat. Right, so I say chat. It's a very lonely chat tonight. So I'm going to end this stream early, 45 minutes. So I want to just say, if you do catch this on video on demand, great. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you comment so I know that you've been joining or that you have joined on VOD. Alright. Think again, what concepts or ideas do you have difficulty with in English? You can comment in chat. And I actually received an email from my regular viewers, and they said they want me to create a video about question tags. Question tags. So that one's in process. If you are joining today on the 7th of January, I'll hopefully, excuse me, I beg your pardon. I'll hopefully have that one released in a couple of days, hopefully in the weekend. That would be January I'll tell you, 8th or 9th of January. I'll have something ready for question tags for your benefit, chat. I hope you do enjoy that one as well. And yes, if you have caught me in video on demand, thank you so much for watching. Please do consider sharing my stream with a friend in need. And obviously you can do the usual stuff. Bash that like button there if that's what you like to do. And you can press that little subscribe button. Okay, very short stream tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for catching up on VOD. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Oh, just before I do go, I'll tell you when the next scheduled stream is, and I'm going to take a little break. 10th of January, hopefully. I'll announce that on Twitter. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.